some cubes in the boxes. I'm sure we have.
Somewhere.
Some
We
easy
have
ones.
at least 2-3 cubes.
Do you want my laptop? So like it.
I don't know. It might still just be.
Hello, it's Rhon and
Hi.
Tiff with Rhon and Tiff TV, and we might be in the dark at some point, but it's not you. It's us.
Not you.
It is our fading ring lights.
Yeah. This is where we really say it really is not you. It's
It really is not you.
It's me.
Yay. So, this is Rhon and Tiff TV. My name is Rhonda Sweat. I am a local comedian here in Nashville, Tennessee. I am a mom. I am a public servant during the day, comedian at night. I'm going to have to find something else to say. I'm going to figure out what to say. Let's see. But yeah,
there's so
that's
many other
me.
things.
How about you?
Hi, I'm Tiffany J. Harris, and I'm a caregiver, I guess. And then was a public servant, no longer that, and comedian and writer, and I guess dementia educator.
I am a writer. Okay, good.
We're adding things.
Okay, yeah, we're adding to
We're
our...
multi-hyphenates.
Yeah, sounds like a millennial word. Okay, multi-hyphenates. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so our
Yeah.
comedic question for the day is, so, Tiffany, if someone hired you for a year
Yeah,
to write knock-knock jokes, would you take it?
absolutely.
Absolutely. You feel like you're a knock-knock joke writer?
I feel like I'm corny enough. I feel like my dad would give me plenty of material to write
Okay.
a knock-knock joke.
Okay, off the cuff, your first knock-knock joke. Let's do it. Let's see.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, wait. You have to,
Knock-knock, you start
just have
there.
to do like knock-knock, who's there? Oh, no. Okay. Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Underwire.
Underwire who?
They hurt.
Okay.
I don't
Okay. That's the first one.
I don't know.
That's the first one. Let's try it again. Knock, knock.
Oh, God. Okay, wait. Okay. You say knock-knock, who's there?
Who's there?
Oh, my God. Me.
Me who?
Me or my Mamma Mia. It's possible.
Okay, that's better. Somebody would laugh at that. That's
Oh, God.
good. Somebody just did.
It'll give
Somebody was like, like it was
like
a
a
it
little
was
chirp
snicker.
chirp.
Ooh,
A
see,
little chirp.
that's all right.
A little chirp chirp.
I
That's
still
fine.
got a little light. I still am luminous in the camera.
Me oh my Mamma Mia.
Me or my
Me
or
or
my
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
Is that a racist?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Someone's gonna say that it is though.
Well, true.
There's
Doesn't
gonna-
matter what you say.
it doesn't
Something
matter.
ain't right.
There's someone gonna be like, they took our Italian culture.
They took our culture and they appropriated it.
Yeah. Like
Do you have to make money to things to be appropriated or just no?
no, but apparently there was this scandal about this boba company where
Bobo?
boba
Boba.
tea
Okay.
based like Taiwan boba tea, and someone didn't know the history
Okay.
and they decided to appropriate it, and they're like, no, it's completely different, we've stripped it from its identity. So I don't know, I don't think that has anything to do with it now that I think about it, but I feel like if you do make money it makes it worse for sure.
Okay. Well, we are not making money.
No.
on those-
No, we're just funny. Like, I mean, we might be Italian if we did 23andMe, but
Maybe.
we're not
I'm
going to do that.
I'm
No,
not.
I'm not doing
Mm-mm.
that.
They're
No.
not getting me in the system.
No, absolutely not.
They are not. They are not.
That's the
Okay.
one. I don't really need to know where I'm from.
I can go with that. Like, does
Yeah.
it really matter?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
So, yeah,
It's like
just
Africa. Somewhere in
Yeah.
Africa.
somewhere
Somewhere.
somewhere in Africa.
Africa.
Or for me, maybe not Africa, but
Yeah.
because my grandmother is very yeah, some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
My grandmother on my dad's side is very Philippine looking.
Okay.
If you Vietnamese looking.
Okay.
If you look at her old pictures.
I know we have some Native American.
And my great grandmother on my mother's side is very just straight Native American.
Yeah.
So hey, I am who I am.
Yeah, I think that's good enough.
Okay. Would I
Would
mean,
you?
I would take the job. I would
Would you?
take the job as the knock knock joke writer. It would be hard for me. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't think punish, which I think is what knock knock jokes play off of puns,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So I'm not really punny. I'm not really punny. I'm funny, but I'm
Yeah.
not punny.
yeah.
But I would try. I would give it a good heave ho.
I think my dad would give me good material. He like got confused with the underwire and under bra. No, he said underwire and underwear. That's what it was. He called me today and he's like, underwire. And then he's like, I thought she said underwire, but I thought she meant underwear. So
Okay.
I know.
What were they talking about? Like, why was underwire or underwear in the
I
conversation?
guess it was a commercial or something.
Oh,
And he's like,
okay.
he's watching a commercial. He thought the woman said underwire, but she said, or he thought she said underwear, but it was underwire. So then it made him think of now he wants to create like a thongless panty because of that. So that's the conversation.
Thongless panning.
Just like he said, le patch. It's just le patch. You just put over your lady bits.
Okay. We can patch the lady bits.
Lady
La
bits.
la 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 la. Patch.
I feel like maybe not knock knock joke, but maybe like jingles.
I
could do a jingle.
I definitely would do a jingle.
A jingle. I think
If you need a jingle, absolutely
yes.
reach out to us.
Call us.
We will
can
give
do
you
that.
a variety of jingles. We
Yeah.
can go from any genre that you need.
Absolutely.
We got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think jingle. I
Mm-hmm.
think if it would be any weird joke, I would be like a jingle consultant. I'd be like, you actually have to take that out. I would do a jingle about fruits. That'd be great.
Okay.
We're working on it.
All right. If you've been listening to Rhon and Tiff TV, you know the first segment of our segment. The first segment of the segment is about us getting to know each other and getting to know you. So we have these games that we play, and we want to hear what you say. So I would like to know, what is your favorite high school memory? So you all just go ahead and let us know what your favorite high school memory is. I'm gonna throw out one of mine that tickles me to this day. So I went to school with a lot of comedians. I really did. They were really funny people. And I remember we went through this stage where we all or these guys would come into the room like spies. And so they would scale the walls like spies do on TV.
How is that even
And
possible?
then jump and roll on the floor to get to their seats. And it was just hilarious. It was just the funniest thing. So that's one thing I still look back. And I want to say it was like my cousin Floyd Reed, Chris Crutcher. They used to really, that's how they would walk into a room for a minute there. They would just act like they were spies and dun, dun, like it would just be so hilarious. So it's one of my favorite high school moments.
I feel like favorite high school moment is probably choir. I believe we were in a girls trio. Like we had to make our own song, and not our own song, but we had to become like a girls group. So that was fun for me.
What was the name of the girls group?
Okay,
I gotta know.
I don't know. It's probably like Trace and Harmony, but we just had group.
What? Trace and Harmony? Like, you don't remember the name of the
No,
girl
because
group?
it was like group 3 or something. Like that was it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you all were separated in class.
Yes.
Who was in your group?
It was me, this girl Carla, and this other girl Chantel.
Okay.
And it was very fun. And we all liked to sing together. It was great. It was really great.
Man, what? Girls
Yeah.
to women. Right there. You missed it.
Yeah. Right.
Right. What was the first song y'all sung together?
I believe we did. It was the Pussycat Dolls. Like, baby, baby, baby. But it's like the remake of, is it the Supreme Baby Don't Leave Me?
I don't know.
Okay.
I wasn't there. I was probably
But I'm saying
very
the
grown,
song.
doing grown women things while you were in high school.
That's true. My nickname was Grandma in high school, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Grandma. They ain't even call you Grandma Tiff. They just generic Grandma.
Because it went from grammar school, I was grandma, and then I got to high school, and I went to high school with a lot of people who I went to grammar school.
Grammar school stops it in Chicago.
It's elementary for you all, but we call it grammar school.
Okay. So what grade is that?
8th.
8th grade. Okay, that's middle school for us.
Yeah.
Well, it was.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like
Okay.
elementary. Yeah.
So when did you begin the grandma? When did people start calling you grandma?
Gosh, I think like middle school for you then, probably
6th, 7th grade.
6th, 7th grade. But also I would wear. It's my mom's fault. I would wear my skirts all the way up to my breast. And I remember people being like, why do you always wear your skirt like all the way up? Mm-hmm. Like why are you making?
And what was your answer? I just want to know.
I have no idea. I was just like, wait. My poor mom. She made sure that I was never gonna have a date. So
she did it.
It was her fault.
She pulled up your skirt every time you walked out the house.
I think that was just the way. It was just
she said, "Come here," and she pulled up your skirt.
I think I just knew to dress like that. Like it was always like
it was innate.
Skirt above belly button always, which ended up always being right underneath boob line. And then,
grandma.
then and then that makes sense now. I always wore penny loafers, but then I would put pennies in the penny loafers.
I mean, stylish in some years. Not sure what year this was, but I'm gonna go with probably not.
Probably.
Did you shine your pennies?
Yeah, sure. But
Are you serious?
No,
okay.
Maybe, but I remember like one time she's like, Tiffany, you should put a penny in there. And I was like, why? And she's like, it's good luck. So I would wear pennies. Then I would wear like Mary Jane shoes sometimes. Or like bebop shoe. I don't know. The white and black shoes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I would wear really thick tights. And I had glasses.
Can we get a year? Let's get a year so we can know.
2003?
Wow. Yeah.
2003,
Okay.
2005.
Sorry. Give me a second, people. Let me see. Let's see.
Are we doing that?
I just want to know the style.
They were wearing business casual to the club at that time.
They were. It was a thing.
Yes, I was.
Yes, they were.
Yes, I was.
Were.
Okay. So I got pictures to prove it.
There's nothing wrong with that. You were
Nothing's
always
wrong with
that
business
is
casual.
a true day to night outfit.
Hey.
You know?
They didn't have club clothes back then.
They didn't.
That really wasn't a thing. Like, it wasn't a real thing. Now everything is club clothes.
You go to the interview, and then you go to the club, and you celebrate that you got
Britney
the job.
Spears is popping up a lot.
Yeah, it's her fault.
So that's the mid-rise.
Yeah.
Okay. But you had on the skirt to your boobies.
I had penny loafers.
And penny loafers. Did you have socks on, too?
Sometimes I had socks.
Okay.
Sometimes I had the frill socks. But now that I think about it, then I wasn't a sexy, schoolgirl.
You were?
I was not.
Okay.
I wasn't a sexy.
Okay.
That was poor grammar. I was not a sexy schoolgirl.
Okay, but back to your memory. Okay, let's get to the favorite. So grandma was in the girl group that is called number 3.
Number 3.
I'm glad you had a good time though. Like
it's
fun. Y'all should do a reunion tour when y'all do your class reunion. Be like, look, we go come and all y'all get a number 3 t-shirt.
Sure. I haven't even been to a high school. Have you?
I have.
Okay.
We just had one though. We skipped several years.
Okay. Like you recently had one, or you only had one?
We've only had one.
Okay. Yeah, we had a 10-year reunion. I didn't go back. There's going to be a 20-year reunion. I'm not going back.
You should go. You're going to be famous by then.
Okay. I feel like I still wouldn't go back.
You're going to be famous. Okay.
I'll take that. I receive it.
Well, let us know what your favorite high school memory is. And I think we should reenact it. Like, I just feel like we should, why not? Because high school was hard for a lot of people. But every now and then, if you can think of a few good moments, hey, let's relive it. So
for sure,
let us know what your your favorite high school memory is. Absolutely. Let's see, what's our second question of the day where we get to know each other? My notes say, when do you know it's time to move on?
Yes, we talked about this,
but you gave the question, so can you elaborate so I can know how to answer?
I mean, in life or in relationships.
You don't want. I don't know which one.
No. Okay. Well, I feel like So there's the sunk cost fallacy, which is I put so much money in here, which is kind of why people gamble a lot, because you put in so much money, so you feel like I should have some type of return. And I feel like, I think it's just when you get exhausted, maybe. Like you get tired. But I'm still trying to figure that out, because I think, you know how sometimes people say like you have to push the door down, but I don't know if I necessarily believe that, because sometimes I feel like some things just aren't your ministry. You know, not you, but like some things just aren't my ministry. Like, how do you know? You know, like if you fail 5 times and then you happen to win the 6th, it was really for you? Because some people would have quit after 3. You know what I mean?
I do. I don't know. I think it really depends on what the situation is. I mean, I think that's the importance of knowing God and his infinite wisdom, because sometimes it is definitely time to move on, time to quit a relationship, time to stop asking your kids what they're gonna do, time to stop, a job. Like, look, I think a large sign is if you start to become unhealthy. If your health starts to take a toll because of where you are or what's going on, then that's a real good sign that it's time to move on.
That's good.
If you literally become sick, and you've dealt with, traumas and all that stuff, but
That's
if you
true.
start to become literally sick, I think that's a good time.
Oh, that's good.
I remember I used to have a nightmare. I used to work at Big Lots.
You have worked everywhere. Side note, Rhonda has worked everywhere.
Worked at Big Lots, and I remember having a dream that the doors wouldn't close. And I worked Big Lots during my college years, and I remember waking up from that dream like, oh, it's time to go. Like it's time for me to get out of there, because I had this repeat dream that they would not close the doors, and I kept yelling at them like, lock the doors, somebody please lock.
what was happening?
People kept coming in, and I was a cashier. Like,
and you were the only one.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just know the doors weren't locked, so that means I couldn't go home.
Fair.
So I felt like that was time. But but I'm not really good at that. I've been in relationships too long. I've done a lot of things too long. So I'm not really good at that. But I think tapping into, God and his infinite wisdom is really, really, really helpful. And paying attention when he tells you something.
That's true.
Because sometimes we get an answer
and we don't respond well. Discernment is very important for sure.
Discernment.
Like
discernment is very important. Yeah. And sometimes it's just blatant and you just don't want to hear the answer. You be like, Lord, dear Jesus, let me know if this man is the one for me, Lord, please, Jesus. And then you bump into his girl.
Are you calling me?
Then you bump into his side chick at Ross, and you hear her talking about him over the phone, and then you confront her like, hey, you talking about so and so, and she run out, and then all of a sudden like, that happened. That was me. I was telling a real story.
We need to unpack.
But instead of me being like, okay, Lord, you gave me an answer, I didn't believe what was he just literally just answered my question.
He answers very quickly for really
when like somebody you don't like.
Yeah. You're like, Jesus, please, if this person is not for me, let me know.
And they call you and cuss you out like, immediately.
And then you're like, wait. Hey, and then you call back, you're like, hey, Jesus, so I know that just happened, but did you mean that? And then like they show up at your door and they're like, here's all your stuff. And you're like, hey, Jesus.
He left the sweater.
It's me again.
He didn't get all of my stuff. He got 90% of my stuff. Yeah.
Like, so I don't know.
I'm guilty.
Same.
So let us know, people. When do you know it is time to move on? So, because there's some people out there that I don't want you to be me. I love me. I have a great life, but this wisdom that I have acquired is through hard lessons and me not listening sometimes. So, yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah. We need to hear that.
Do, 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 do.
Boom.
Let's see what's next.
How's your week?
How's my week been?
Yeah, I guess. We'll just answer
Oh, let's see. It's been a good week. I did some work. I got some work done. I have ADHD, so my executive function dysfunction is a real thing. But every now and then I forget that I have it. So I'm like mad at myself for not getting stuff done. But then I'll be like, oh, Rhonda, you just have to use tools and strategies. So I reminded myself of that and went back and looked at some videos and got some tips and started over. Because sometimes you forget you have ADHD because forgetfulness is a part of ADHD. So that's me. So that's been my week, just kind of getting some stuff together.
Yeah.
How about you?
It's better. I finally used some ADHD tools. I got back on Flow Club, which is this body doubling website, and I realized that I really needed it again because I don't know, it just helped me keep my job the last time. But you stay on there for however long you want. You do your 60-minute or 90-minute or 3-hour sections. And
Do you pay for that?
yeah, you do. But it's but I feel like it's worth it. I don't know. I mean, you can share with a friend. It was $40, but it just helped me focus.
$40 a month?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, that's not bad. But
no. It's if that's what works for you.
it worked for me. Like it did. Like if I need to clean, like I don't know. It's just, but I'm starting to find more ADHD tools that worked for me. But this month, because I took a break and I came back, it was $20. But maybe they'll sponsor us. I haven't heard them sponsor a podcast, but Flow Club, please sponsor us because
Please sponsor Tiffany.
please.
Need you.
It's a good ADHD. I think it's great. I think it helps you pop on, and then you meet so many cool people. Like people will be working on stuff. They're like,
You don't get distracted by other people?
No, it's weird. It's kind of like
am I okay?
No, it's okay.
I'm playing with my nails and I'm
Love your nails. It's just like I feel that's probably not good for you.
no. Okay,
no.
I'm sorry. I was distracting everyone playing with my nails. This is my nail.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's okay.
Just trying to get this little last coat of dip off my nail.
Oh yeah. Okay, I didn't know that.
I apologize. No, it's okay.
I
I
wish
need to
I
cut them
knew.
off because I
would
yeah.
I would have dropped my drill bit.
It's okay. I need to cut them all down because obviously I've broken a lot of them. I'm just hanging on right now, like a man hanging on to his last piece of hair. That was rude, wasn't it?
No, it's okay. They do, and then they do, and then they go bald, and then a lot of them look hot. You know.
Okay.
So like, let it go, and then.
Okay. Our next segment is the Help Me Rhonda segment.
Yes.
So, Tiffany, who am I helping?
So today, I was. Oh no. Oh no.
Yay.
Okay, yay. Okay. I'm pulling it up. We're figuring this out. So I was doing some research, and basically, did you hear about the potluck where 46 people were hospitalized because they allegedly ate the same food, like the same meal?
No.
Okay.
That sounds horrible.
It was for them. So 46 people were hospitalized for food poisoning in Maryland because they all shared the same dish after allegedly eating the same food. This is from NBC News. And it was related, quote unquote, preliminary indications are that the illness was related to outside food prepared by an employee and shared with others at the facility. Now, in lieu of recent companies asking people to come back to work and stuff like that because they want to boost morale, and we know that underlying it's really productivity, and they just want to keep an eye on you and work you harder and make you stay late because you'll clock out when you're at home. I know that before COVID, so many people were doing like dishes and all this stuff, and I have gone to potlucks where everybody's like, everyone's gonna bring a dish, and like this person is really good at cooking this and whatever. is it time that we just get rid of the team potluck?
Is it time to say farewell to the potluck?
Yeah.
I feel like a song is needed right now. It might be. Well, look, if 46 people are going home sick, then for them, for sure,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Potlucks are banned from their company from this point on. Like, you can't, they going to take out refrigerators. Like, you can't even bring in your lunch.
I wonder what the company, I don't think it said what the company was.
What if they tried to poison everybody?
Ooh,
What if it
that's
was? What if
good.
it was on purpose?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that.
I mean,
Did they get sick too though? They didn't even. Oh wow.
what if they didn't eat it, or they're accustomed to it? Their stomach is coated.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
I'm just saying, you never know.
That's really good. I didn't think about that.
I'm not a real big fan of potlucks. You can't see what's going on in other people's kitchens, and people love their pets. People let their pets climb on things and lick things and be in the kitchen. And I mean, for real, people really do. And I love Muffles, but I don't want his mittens in my potato salad. You know,
Muffins is a cat or a dog? Because some people.
I don't know.
Okay.
It could be a gerbil. People like their pets. People have pets. They love their pets, and and then some pets are sneaky. You know, some of them get into stuff when you ain't looking.
They do.
They do, because they're like little kids, and they're like, dude, they're like do 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 do. I smell food, and like you know,
and
they know they can't be on the counter, but they're
they
like,
do it anyways.
They do it anyway. When you go to the bathroom, they're like, I'm gonna get up here real quick, and then I'm gonna come down. Like, you know, they just.
That's true.
You never know. And then some people just aren't as.
That's a lot of people. It was a noodle.
Man, that's double digits.
It was a noodle dish, by the way.
A noodle dish?
A noodle dish. It's very interesting that they have not said what the dish is. I'm concerned that they're going to say macaroni and cheese. But then I'm also feeling like maybe it's like a tuna noodle casserole.
I just made a tuna noodle casserole.
I know. I've tried it. It's really great.
Yeah, I made
it. Didn't make me sick.
No,
no.
That's not the plan. But if you leave it out, like some things can't be hot.
Yeah. Some people don't know food safety.
So a lot of people don't know food safety,
which is crazy because I've been to people's houses who leave out mayo. Like for days. I'm like, this needs to be refrigerated, right? And they're like, we'll be fine. I'm like, I don't think so. Yeah.
And they're wondering why they go to the bathroom a lot.
They're like, I just have IBS. I'm like, no, you just don't know how to store your food properly.
That's so. I think if people are mandated to come back to work, potlucks should be decreased. I think they should at least feed us.
Yeah.
The company should have. I have to sneeze. The company should have a budget.
Bless you.
We wipe these mics.
Here we do.
The company should have a budget, and they should feed everybody.
That's fair. We should cater.
Yeah,
we should only cater.
We should only cater.
Yeah.
Potlucks. Ugh.
So is it okay? So if potlucks are banned for work, does that mean potlucks with family too?
No. Like Thanksgiving?
Yeah, like big holidays and stuff.
No, because nobody should have to cook everything.
That's true.
And then you can sneak over your family's house and see what's up.
That's true. You know who's a good cook and who's not.
You definitely know.
You're like,
definitely
Shirley
know.
can't cook. We just gonna tell her bring plates.
You know what? That honey baked ham. Bring that. Which is a really good ham.
It is. Honey baked ham is delicious. I really miss not White Hen, Boston Market. Yeah. Do you all have those here?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna go with no.
We're a honey baked ham place.
It's a Midwestern thing.
Oh, okay.
The older I get, the more I realize, wow, I really had a Midwestern upbringing being from Chicago. Like, the stores are just different.
They are. Your food is better.
Thanks. That's nice.
I think this is better.
Thanks.
Sorry. Well, yeah, so I'm gonna go with the no with the potluck.
Okay.
So what do you? Because potluck etiquette, like there's a whole thing that you have to do. Like say you get something on your plate and it's not good, but you all are y'all around the table talking work or kids or whatever, and then you notice that you don't like a thing. How do you deal with not liking the thing that's on your plate when the person that made it is right across from you at the dinner table at the,
I had this happen, actually. It was like twice. So someone cooked and we started eating it. And then we found out there was a spider in the dish.
Oh,
So it was like at the bottom. So everyone was like, who had like this casserole? And I was like, what? And I think it was like before we all catered, like we decided to just cater Chick-fil-A after
horrible.
that. But we found out that there was like a spider at like the bottom of it. And I was like, how does a spider? I don't know. But yeah, so a lot of us felt like a lot of us were praying more than we prayed before we ate.
Oh.
That's why you pray before your meals. And we were praying like after, and then it was just sad. So, have you ever had that happen?
No, not a spider. I've had very
just bad food.
Bad food. I've had bad food, but not spiders.
I think I might just have really terrible taste buds because I feel like I haven't had something where I'm like, I've had salty food, but I've never had like, God, that's disgusting. Yeah.
Really? Salty is what you're going to call terrible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've never had like, gosh, this, like, what is this?
Can your people cook? I mean, I hate to say that. I mean, I'm so sorry. But if you're not raised by cooks, like, for real, like you don't know, like that's the thing. People don't know.
I mean,
is there a thing? Let us know, people. Is there a thing? Is not knowing good food? Because if you are raised by non-cookers, and you eat the majority of your meals in the house, would you be aware that you have a bland palate or a?
I mean, I feel like I don't have a I've had bad. Well, I mean, I've gone to restaurants where I'm like, this is trash, like that. But I've never had someone cook a meal where I'm like, that's really terrible. But I feel like I just don't eat a lot of people's food as much.
Okay, so that fix it up.
That's fix it. You're gonna have to autocorrect. No. Yeah, I think it's that like some people have cooked bread pudding in my family, and I'm not a bread pudding fan, but people would just say like, don't eat their bread pudding. It's bad. So you just know, certain things. So.
Cook like pound cakes and chest pies and chocolate pies.
I'm not a bread pudding fan, but. Yeah, but I know some people are like trash. Just don't. But I've never been somewhere where someone's like, don't eat that. Just don't don't eat that. Psst, Hi.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I hope I helped someone. Probably not. I don't think so, but we'll do better next time on the Help Me Rhonda.
I think so.
Thank you, Tiffany. You're so positive. Oh my God. All right. For our final segment, we have Tiffany's tidbits. What you got?
I guess we were saying sometimes I'm really serious, but I feel like my tidbit for this week is just sometimes things are hard, and it's okay to just say like, you know what, I'm doing it, and that's good. I don't have to do all this extra stuff, You don't have to do extra. Sometimes done is just done. So, for example, I'm doing day program now with my mom, which is like hilarious, and I have to pack a sack lunch for her, but it's got to be healthy. So I'm going to Costco and I'm getting like toasted sandwiches instead of like making her a sandwich every single day. And I'm like, that is good. And I'll just make like a little salad on the side. And that's good enough. Your face is perplexed.
Because a sandwich, you can't. Never mind. Go ahead. You do. Yes, right. You do you. You do what you need to do.
I do a chopped salad. on this.
I feel like that's more work than a sandwich.
Well, no, I just make the salad for the week though. Like the salad is done for the week instead of like 17 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You know what I mean? And she can't have certain food. Now she's allergic to like 7 different things. Like she can't have this thing. She can't have that thing. So I feel like I do a kale or a cucumber salad or something like that. But I just feel like I don't have to do all the extra stuff. Okay, for example, not that part, but I had a family event and someone's like, can you bring a salad? And I was like, sure. And I was going to bring a cucumber salad because everyone's like, bring your cucumber salad. And I was like, okay. And then I thought about it and I'm like, I can't do all that. So I got a bag salad and I just like spiced it up a little bit with like pepitas and other stuff. And I was like, that's good. Pepitas are now pumpkin seeds if no one knows what that is. But yeah.
Okay.
But I just said I don't have to, like, you don't have to do it all.
You don't have to do extra.
Yeah, you don't
extra
have to do
is not necessary all the time.
Sometimes it's it. And you say that like a lot just for stuff in general. But I'm like, for just like everything, you're like,
just finish. Just get it
just
done.
Get it
they
done.
want a salad.
Usually it's
bring
like
a salad.
Yeah, it's usually like work
not an
stuff.
old salad that's been in the car.
No.
That's going to make them sick.
Yeah.
Like that potluck.
No, absolutely not. But like you say that for projects, but I was like, man. Like,
a salad that's soggy that you put the dressing in 2 days ago.
Or a salad that maybe you bought like 2 weeks ago and you're like, this might be good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
that
not.
wilted salad. That's,
Exactly.
That's crying on the inside. Condensation.
Yeah.
They got it.
It's like puffed up a little bit. And you're like,
not that salad, but yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Sometimes finished or done is good.
Yeah. And nobody knows.
You don't have to. Okay, you're so sweet. I don't care if they do know. Because sometimes the end is what you need. Like, you just got to finish. You can't do everything on 10.
That's true.
You will wear yourself out. So I appreciate that tidbit for the day.
Yeah.
I'm going to figure out how to do less for the rest of the day.
Less is
more sometimes.
I basically, Rhonda helped me with this because she tells me that all the time. You're like, stop thinking big, which is great to think big. Like, it's great.
I'm not saying don't think big, but as far as the important things.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Some stuff is like, nah.
Like, we ain't got to do. Like, you just, sometimes extra. You know, like some people, they're like, and then we have to do this. And like, you put on bows and it's like, what's wrong with, cupcakes that weren't homemade? They're delicious. Mm-hmm. Like, why do they have to be homemade? You know, it's like,
or they can be homemade and you save a little money and you don't have to go to cupcake places and spend more money. You can just do them from the house. Yeah. And they're just as delicious. So it can go either way. So
great.
Here we are.
Yeah. It's a good week.
Good week. Good show. Thank you all so much. Let us know what you felt about. What are you going to let go? What are you going to that's a bad way to put it. I was gonna say, well, how are you gonna bare minimum it? But that is not what we mean.
No.
But what is something that you can kind of chill, relax, and take the pressure off yourself?
Yeah, it's low stakes.
Low stakes.
Low stakes. Yeah,
like low stake shows.
Yeah,
there's low
exactly.
stake shows and there's high stake shows.
Yeah,
so
I think like
that's the thing.
What can we do that's low stakes this week? We don't have to do it all.
Good.
Like, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you to the Russell for this awesome place.
Thank you, the Russell.
And if you have questions now, you can email us. It'll be in our link tree. You can email us at questions@rhonandtifftv.com. And yeah, we hope you have a great week.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, we just decided to do that.
Just got excited.
We got excited.
All right.